Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So as promised, I'm going to be showing you guys the Traveler's Notebook from Planners Anonymous. This is going to be sort of a video in two parts. We're going to start off with me walking you through it, and then I'm going to have gone ahead and set it up. So if you want to see what you get in the box and then how I'm going to play with this, then just keep watching. Okay. So there was a little bit of controversy when it comes to this one. I'm not going to talk about that at all. I'm just going to say I'm really grateful that I did actually get my hands on this eventually. I've never had a traveler's notebook before, so I don't know how this works. I get that it's a planner type thing, but I have absolutely no idea how to set it up, what it's about. I know you put little inserts in here, so I'm going to have a play with it. I'll walk you through it first and sort of tell you what I think about it. Sorry, it smells good. And then I'm going to try and set it up and sort of have it working to a certain extent. So you've got your actual cover. Like I said, it does smell good. I don't know if it's leather. It could be leather. I don't know. I'll have to do a bit of investigating. I'll let you know in the next bit. But it's really soft. Like it's not a... I'm not worried about breaking this, damaging it, anything. It sort of feels like I can just chuck it in my bag, which I think is the point of a traveler's notebook from everything I kind of get. So you've got a yellow spine here that is a little bit stronger, and then you've got your covers, front and back. You've got your little PA on the side, and you've got your elastics. You've also got your planner charm loops as well. I say I don't know anything about traveler's notebooks, and then I go and say things like that. So on the inside, you've got two big pockets on either side. You've then got some sort of diagonal ones on each side, and you've got a little window one. I do know this is the absolute perfect size for your Planners Anonymous quote cards. So if you did want to put a quote in there, you could do that really easily. Then on the other side, you've just got one, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 elastics. So I think you're supposed to put one little notebook in each of those, but you can put more. So like I said, I'm going to have to sort of play with this a little bit and learn what it's all about. What you also get in this little add-on kit is you get some stickers, and you actually get a traveler's notebook sort of printout. I'm just going to take all this out. So we'll start off with we'll start off with the little notebook. So this is, I believe, one of the luxe inserts that you usually can get from Planners Anonymous, and you can print. So Sammy's just included one of these in here, so you can sort of chuck it straight into your traveler's notebook. So you start off with like a Polaroid here. You could draw something in there, you could stick something in there. I've got a note page, so you can put this belongs to, or you put the month, or anything you like there really. Then you've got your monthly set out, and then you've got your weekly one. So this is set out a little bit differently to how I normally do my planner, but you've got Monday to Friday at the top, Saturday and Sunday, all with the same amount of room, which I personally love. Also, just things I'm noticing, that's the perfect size for the regular size washi, and that's the perfect size for the large washi. Very well designed. And then down the side here, you've got some boxes, and then you've also got some room here to put lists or notes or anything else you need to do. So you've got a couple of those ones, each in different colours and each with a slightly different quote in it. Your planner and some sunshine, what more could you need? That's very true. So you get 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5. 6. So you don't even have to use these for a month. You could use them for a month and a half. And then you've got a beautiful sort of quote page in the middle. I do love that. Then you've got some trackers. I'm really into trackers at the moment. When you guys see my new monthly setup that I'll show you in my live, I'm moving to trackers a little bit more, so I'll be able to show you how I've set up mine. But I really like this one. I think that's really cute. You can put your goals at the top, and then you can put just the trackers in there, and then just colour them in. You've got some gridded notepad there, so they're all in. You've got your grids down there. They're just little dots. You've got some more of that there. You've got another big quote one that says "Be You and Bloom." More grid dots in there as well. You can do anything you like on there. You can stick things. You can do lists. Moments when the sun was shining, and then you've got your opposite of the front cover. Another bit of a note page, and then a Polaroid picture. They're really cool. I think the idea is that you just chuck that in there like that, and you can just put as many in there as you like. I'm not going to turn into a traveler's notebook fan. I'm not. I love my rings. But that is really cool. Really, really cool. I'll print out some more so for the little bit after this, I will print out some more and sort of show you a little bit more with it. So you also get an extra sticker kit with this one. So I'm just going to pull this out. What do we get? So we start off with 2 pages of the girls. So these are the same ones we got, I think, in the Sunflowers kit. Really, really cute. You got the puppy, you got the reading, and then you've got 2 extra ones with your traveler's notebook and some stickers and some more of the binders and stuff with some coffees. So they're really cute. I think they're just repeats of the ones that we had in the other ones. So that's disappointing is not the word, but just I kind of would have liked to have other stickers. But I didn't really, to be honest, I didn't get it for the stickers. I got it for the actual notebook. So that's sort of where this is. You can deal with things like that because you're like, okay, well, I got something else. Definitely didn't think I was getting the book. Like, I thought I was getting some of the inserts, but I didn't realize it would be printed quite as well as that is. I will have to have a bit of a play with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up here, and I'm going to actually go and have a play with this, and I'm going to come back a little bit later on and show you how I've set this up and how I'm going to try and use it for a month. I'm going to sort of use 2 planners at once, which sounds really weird, but I'm going to give it a go because I want to give this a try, but I can't completely abandon my rings. It's just too hard. So I'm going to go and set this one up, and I'll be right back. Alright, so it's been a couple of days, and I have set this up just a little bit. I haven't gone over the top, and I don't know if I can use it in tandem with my other one, but let me know what you think, and maybe I can give that a shot. So on the cover, I've just put a little bow charm on here. It was just screaming out to me to have a charm in here. I don't really get to use charms as much, I guess, in my Kiki K planner, but so I really wanted to use one here. So this is just one out of one of my Planner Babe boxes, or the Planner Babe box. So I've had it in my cupboard for ages, so I just grabbed it. And then on the inside, all I've done, I've left the sticker sheets in there because I wanted to keep them there. I've just got a quote peeking out here, and I just made a little shaker. I actually stole this idea from Sammy on her Instagram. It's just one of the plastic, and I can't actually get it out now, so oh yes I can. It's just one of the little plastic pockets that the stickers come in. I just put a die cut in there and some of the sequins, so they're not stuck in there. If I wanted to take them out, I could, but I just thought that was a really cute little way, and the background behind here is actually really cute anyway, so I didn't want to cover that up. I think it looks good the way it is. So what I have done, so this is the insert that came with the Traveler's Notebook, like with the TN cover, sorry. I have put the one that I printed out a little while ago from the high tea kit. I put this in the back here just so I could see what it looked like with another kit decorations in it. And it's okay, like you notice it, but it's not crazy or anything. But what I noticed is that this actually isn't the deluxe or the luxe printable inserts. This is actually a standalone once off just for when you got the Traveler's Notebook. So what I thought I'd do is grab hold of both the regular printable inserts that come with the kit, so you can download these and print them out and they're free. And I also went ahead and bought the luxe printable inserts just so I could show you guys what you get. I know I haven't ever showed that before, so I thought, well, let's have a look and compare the 3 to see what you get. So this one is just the regular one. I've just printed it out on, it's not normal printer paper, it's drawing paper, but it's the same thickness as normal paper. It's just a little bit more matte, I feel. So I haven't done anything at all here. I've just left it as it is. You guys have seen this. It's very similar to the high tea one. So that's just that one. It's really simple, but it is very well laid out. My only issue, and I think I said it when I did the high tea one as well, is that you don't have the same amount of room. Yes, you do. No, you don't. You don't have the same amount of room for your weekends, which to me is a bother. But you can do like in this one, I think you did. No, you didn't. I just set them up with to-dos on the bottom. So then they did end up with the same amount of room. But in the deluxe, I'll stop calling it deluxe, luxe printable inserts, you can buy these dated or undated. I went with undated just because I wanted to play with it. And I'm just skipping straight through to the actual weekly spread. You can see they all have the same amount of room And then you've got some boxes down the side where you can put some different bits and pieces in. I forgot to put in when I was working. That was the only thing that I forgot to put in here, but I will do that. And I just stamped in my scales and I stamped in some water ones just to be able to track that a little. I will try and use this for a week and just see how I go, but I don't know how I'm going to do. I also stuck that in there because I just thought it was really cute. My only thing that confused me when I was setting up my monthly one was that there was 8 boxes, which was really confusing to me. And because of the way that July sits, it's just got like the one day on Sunday and then it goes through. So it didn't fit. So what I did was I actually turned this into like a sidebar. I just make that to do and put some other bits and pieces in here. And then just drew in a couple of extra boxes at the top. It worked. That sticker is too big, but I couldn't find anything else, so I just went with that. But I couldn't understand why it was 8. So if someone wants to let me know why this is 8 instead of 7, because unless I've completely missed something, there's still 7 days in a week. Otherwise I should be having more days off. But I think that looks really cool. I really do like the way that sits. I think it looks really fun. I just put some washi tape down the bottom. It was really easy to decorate. And I think if you're someone that doesn't have the time to decorate like I decorate, because I'm a crazy human, I think something like this would actually be really great. Just being able to like have it all in one month, pull out that month and then start the next one, I think actually would work really well. I am going to give it a try for a week. I'm going to carry this around and see how I do, and I will report back in one of next week's videos. I'll report back on Instagram. I think that'll be easier. So if you want to keep up with that, just make sure you're following me on Instagram in the next couple of weeks, and you can sort of see how I'm doing. I didn't do anything with the back. I just left it as it was, but I do love that pocket. I think that would be really cool, like to just chuck a pen in there maybe. The leather's really soft, so it's that weird thing between you don't want to bend the leather, but you don't really want to, it can be bended, but you don't know if that's going to leave a mark or leave an impression or anything. So that's the only thing I think is missing here is a pen loop. But I do love just how easy that is. And alright, I'm on my way now. See you later. So I'm going to give it a try and see what I think. I don't know if I'm a traveler's notebook kind of girl. I think I'm still a ring girl, but there's no harm in trying. So we'll continue with that. The other thing that's in this luxe insert, so just give you the full walkthrough. So you've got your monthly spread. You've got 5 weeks of weekly. Or 5? Yes, 5 months of weekly. And then you've got a couple of pages of to-do lists. This would be good. You could do like a weekly to-do list, or you could do like a whole monthly one and tick them off. That said though, I think 4 pages of to-do lists may be just a little bit too much. And then you've got some just dot grid paper where you could put photos, you could put other lists, other footy things. That was actually something that I thought was really cool. There was enough room for me to put my footy details in here, which was just cool not to have a flipper. I could, but I didn't have to. And then at the back, you've got a habit tracker, which if you saw my live video from Wednesday night, you know that I'm trying to use habit trackers a little bit more at the moment. So this is actually going to be something I'm going to try and use as on top of the one that I've already got. And then the back cover is actually really pretty as well. I thought that was really nice. Kind of like having the Planners Anonymous on the back. But that is the luxe insert. It is $8. Yeah, like considering it comes already pre-decorated, like I said, you can choose to have it dated or undated. I went with the undated for this one just because I wanted to use the sunflowers one, and the sunflowers one was for June, not for July. And because these come in the middle of the month, I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I think that's a little confusing. I actually would really love these inserts to come completely blank, like completely blank, and have a blank notebook that you could kind of decorate up with your stickers and your bits and pieces so that it could be used for any month and you could get ahead. I don't know how I do not having July's in there until midway through that. I don't think that works. But anyway, that's just my thought. Let me know if you do use a traveler's notebook kind of setup and you do use these inserts, because I'd love to understand how that all kind of works. But I do like it. I think it's a good setup, and I think I can have a play with it, and perhaps I can get used to this whole thing. So that is it for today's video, guys. It was a 2-parter, kind of, which was a little bit weird for me. So let me know if you like that kind of setup. I will play with it. I will report back. So like I said, make sure you are following me on my socials, mainly on Insta for this one. And I will report back how I'm doing. Don't forget to be subscribed to my channel so you don't miss any other videos. I've got some really good ones coming up next week. I'm very, very excited. And make sure that you are following me on all of my socials as well. Hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic weekend. I'm sending you lots and lots and lots of huggles, and I'll see you soon. Bye!